What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Welcome to the stream. We're going to play some Rapid Chess 2445. I don't believe I'll be getting to 2500 today. That would take something amazing would have to happen for me to get to 2500. But hopefully we can get a little bit closer. All right. So that's the plan. What's going on, Rob? Good to see you here. Hey, Connor, Alexandra, Pranav, how's it going? Hey, Peter, Andrew, Michael, Arlie. Good to see everybody. Taking a while to get a game. Interesting. Hey, Jamie, welcome. First time. Nice. Cowboy 1, how's it going? I don't know. Maybe rating is so high we just can't get a pairing. I haven't had that problem before. There we go. Let me do a quick check. Okay, they've been around. Play d5. So if I win, I get 2 points. 2 points against a 2000 rated. I mean, 2000 rated players are no joke. Like, they're good players. Looks like they're playing the same thing I am. We're just copying here. They go immediately for 95. All right. They might want to go for like a stonewall setup with f4 here. So should I play c5, try to put pressure that way? I could just take the knight, just to mix it up a little bit, jump over here, get the bishop. Why not? I usually like to play something kind of different, just to take them out of their comfort zone. So let's just do that. Something that's not bad, but is probably not the normal move that they're used to seeing, right? Whoa! What is this? I'm sorry. Abort. Can I go back to my other game, please? Okay. I thought when I was queuing initially that it like canceled it without me clicking cancel, but then I was like, whatever, I clicked the button again. Apparently it did not cancel and I got paired for another game. That was super weird. I might have my settings set to allow multiple games. So that's probably why it let that happen, because technically I could play more than one more than one person at the same time. But obviously that's not what I'm trying to do when I'm trying not to lose points, right? Yes, Rob, exactly. All right, so we can grab this bishop here. We'll have opposite color bishops. But it's all right. I'm okay with that. He takes back with a pawn. Maybe he's going for this, but its bishop's pretty bad. Bishop's pretty bad. So is mine. So is mine, though. Okay, I'll go ahead and castle. And then probably going to get this bishop somewhere. I don't know if we're going to go b6 or what exactly. What's up, Kyle? Glad you could make it. Yeah, I'm going to go b6 and put the bishop somewhere over here. Could go c5. Just gaining some space in the center. Okay, now maybe we go here. I don't think I'm concerned because I could always play h6 and chase that away. Let's get the knight out. Maybe put some pressure on d4. Could still put the bishop here or here. I'm just going to go here because I want my bishop to be behind the pawn. If it's in front of the pawn, then the bishop's kind of an easy target. I don't really like that. Now, queen a4 doesn't really do too much. So, that's what I'm thinking anyway. Okay, he's attacking the pawn. So we have a couple of options. We could push. But then I don't like the future of my bishop. So I think I'll just defend it for right now. Now, if white plays queen c2... wonder if I can go bishop a6 there and then knight b4. I would love to get a knight on d3 with the bishop supporting it. It's probably not going to be easy to do that. He does go queen c2. Okay, so knight g5 actually is a bit annoying because then we have to play g6. Also, the pawn is hanging. So bishop a6, knight g5, g6 could be one thing. Then he maybe tries to bring the rook up. He'd still play h6 though, and I think we're fine. Bishop a6 hits the rook. If you take here, I'm going to take there. I think that's okay for me. Yeah, I'm probably going to go knight b4, unless, of course, knight g5. I think we have to go g6. Okay, he doesn't do that. He plays rook. So yeah, knight to b4. If you take me, and I take... that's a cool line. Yeah, I think I can get away with this here, guys. So it looks like I'm losing a pawn. But I think that's a mistake. We have rook c8. Let's just make sure it works. If you block with the knight, I take it. If you block with the rook, I take it. That's not a check. If you take me, I take. Yeah, so you got to watch out for those back rank tactics. The queen sacrifice. This is where Eric would say, oh no, my queen. Right? I don't think white has any moves because your rook is lost even if you play something else. So, yeah. And a lot of times you would be able to sack the queen for the 2 rooks, but not in this case. They've got the bishop there. Yeah. Okay. Good start here. We got 2 points. That was a nice... Ooh, brilliant move. All right. I'm going to guess it was rook c8 at the end. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Okay, let's update the counter. 42 moves. Brilliant this year, so far this year. And we played 93, so we didn't do too much wrong. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we need to analyze there. Just to show, if you take, it's a back rank mate, sort of. The knight block doesn't help you. I just take it, and then whenever the rook blocks, this is also going to be checkmate. So it's a different type of pattern, but the rook and bishop are actually very powerful in that situation. And then, of course, you can't move your queen anywhere that defends the rook because you can't go here or here. And if you take, I just take, and that's just a queen for rook trade. This is defended, and there's nothing else white can do. Okay, we have a B-Day Master. I don't know who this is. Let's try the Scandinavian here. Graham, thank you. Thoughts on CCT? Champions Chess Tour, is that what that is? I'm not actually that familiar with that. GM's playing 10 like you always do. You've been really enjoying it. Okay. Is that the time for? I don't even know. I haven't really been keeping up with it. 92. That's a move I don't believe I've seen too often. Normally I'm taking with the queen, but I don't know if that's the... Wait, I'll auto-resign? Will auto-resign in 12 seconds? Are you kidding me? I'm sorry. What is happening today with chess.com? Why is it auto-resigning me on move 5? Or move 4? It was going to auto-resign me if I didn't move? What in the world? Is that a new setting? It happened to you too, Rob? What is going on? I know they do that like in some tournaments, like I think some arena tournaments, because they don't want you to just stall the games. But I should be able to, I think I should be able to think if I won on move 4. That's so weird. That's so weird. I had to play this move quickly because I didn't get a chance to finish anyway. What happens if I take, again, will auto resign? What is happening? So I don't even get a chance to think about my moves? Are you kidding me? Well, I can't take it now if I can't think about it. That's really weird and pretty frustrating, actually. Maybe it's a glitch. Yeah, something. Huh. That's going to force me to move within a minute every move. I wonder if it's going to do that for the whole game. Wow. Okay. I'm going to play c6 to keep the knight out. That, like, totally is just messed me up mentally. Like, I'm really bothered by that. Yeah, like on move, 1 or 2, it makes sense. But like move 4, move 5, like what if you want to think? That doesn't make sense. That's so weird. Gotta watch out for this knight over here. It's undefended. It's an easy target. Let's try to develop some pieces. Maybe bishop first. Or knights. I'm not sure. Is d5 a threat? No, it's probably too much, right? Let's just go here. Yeah, it's a good question, Rob. I don't know. Okay, this knight seems totally misplaced, so I think we just bring it back. Unless I'm going to f4, but I don't think so. I think I want to go here and just potentially trade for this. Maybe just develop this bishop or something. Our position's pretty solid. Okay, now this is an interesting moment because, of course, this is the solid way to play. But this is the interesting way to play. This is kind of the Nelson way to play, honestly. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I want to use this to attack. I'm going to go bishop d6, castles, rook g8. Let's go ahead. Develop line up here. He's probably going to play like f4. I would expect. Let's go ahead and castle. Maybe even e5 if we want to bust open the d file here. Queen h5, interesting move. Okay, I think I want to defend this. Let's go knight b6. We attack the bishop, we defend. And we could probably reroute to d5 here. Maybe f5. I think f5 is a good move, guys, because we kind of shut out the queen. We don't let the queen get involved. You see that? He's going to move his bishop probably here or here. And then I think we go f5. Then we start planning the rooks on the g file. Yeah, this is looking like a pretty good position for us. This bishop is awful. Especially if we get f5. This bishop's really awful. Okay, f5. Any tactics to be aware of? No, no. Let's go. Look at that queen. Look at that bishop. Look at this g file. I can go here if I need to. He might push, actually. That might be, yeah. To go to c5. If I just go back, then he takes here. Guess I could go all the way back. I don't think I can allow this, so C5 is interesting. I feel like that's the right decision. I think we just go here. Okay, so now C5, we just have knight D5 and we're happy. Maybe I just reroute the bishop to G7 and F6. Queen can come over. Rook G8, Queen H7. Or just bishop G7 right now. Hmm. You know what I could potentially do? No, I can't. I can't. I want to be able to move my knight, if I need to, back to D7 without this happening. So that's why I'm putting the queen there, just to keep an eye on the pawn. Yeah, on F6, I have some really nice options. I think that's where I should go. You can't really play D5 because we have this one. But it should give me time to do this. Knight F6, queen's got to leave. I guess there's queen H4. And I have to defend my queen or move it, but it should be fine. Can I sack the bishop? I don't have to sack the bishop. There. No, I probably shouldn't sack the bishop. But maybe it was a good move. I mean, I don't think that would have been a terrible move, because we would have got some counterplay with knight G4 there. Time is a problem for me. I need to pick up the pace here. I'm too low. Maybe this was not the right decision. Yeah, maybe it wasn't. I was hoping that by leaving the pawn, his rooks are kind of not doing anything, but the bishop's coming in now. This is dangerous. This is super dangerous. Although if the bishop leaves this diagonal, we can go here. Don't know if this is a good ending for me, though. At least I'm not getting checkmated by the queen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. It's not good. We're just losing everything. Man. Maybe bishop f8 and get this one, but it's going to be too many pawns, I think. Maybe if I can catch up on time, we have a chance, but it's unlikely. Oh, right. That's a good move. Oops. Oops. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. I think I had a good position. I think I had a really good position. I think I just messed it up when he played d5. Okay, actually, no. I didn't ever really have a good position. Interesting. There's one moment where I had an okay position. What was this moment? Oh no, I thought my position was good earlier. Wow. Shows what I know. Like I thought, like, around here when I got F5, I thought I was pretty good, but no. Stockfish says no. Okay, if I would have played this, knight g4, I was trying to trap the queen, also hitting the bishop. What is his move? Oh yeah, this would have been a tricky line. He would have had to play the move d5. Oh, to let the queen out. And if I take here, d6? Yeah, no, I don't think he was going to play that. I don't think he was going to play that at all. That's winning for white. But if you don't play that and you try to save your queen, let's just say, now I have a good position. Yeah, maybe I should have done this. I thought about this and then probably would have been my best chance, actually. Instead, what did I do so badly here? Something really must have went way wrong. Yeah, I could have actually played h4, which I did think about, but I wasn't sure what the move was here. Knight b8? No. This is what Stockfish wanted? No, this is crazy. This would have been okay for me. Wow. Okay, but instead of h4, knight b6, and now h4. Yeah, this was a very complicated position. So. Marshall Islands, where's that at? Never even seen that before. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh yeah, I did forget about the auto resign, which kind of made me have to not think. Good point. Good point. Go bishop g4. Back here. G4 right away. That's interesting. Guess I just go back. Okay, now c4. Yeah, e6. This should be fine. This just transposes. I think we go knight h5 here, right? Is there any line where you... No, I don't think you sack the knight there. I think he's going to play knight c3. I believe we take it. Takes with the pawn. Now that's a new one. Takes with the pawn. Usually they take with the knight. I Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously it allows for things like this. Keeps the knight guarding here. But you also get the doubled pawns. So from an endgame perspective, this is very weak. Just something to keep in mind. Yeah, so we can't go here because bishop h3, so we have to play this, I think. Which is annoying, but it's part of the deal when you play this opening, I believe. Yeah, I mean, the pawn is annoying from the standpoint of, like, I can't go knight c6, but what can I do instead here? Maybe knight f4. Get the bishops. Knight d7, but where? Where's my knight going from there? b6, d5? That seems really slow. He goes bishop e3. Yeah, so maybe I go here now. If he wants to trade, he just wasted a move. If not, my knight's pretty happy there. Yeah, bishop e7, guys. Bishop e7 might have been an okay move there. Yeah, it might have been fine. Okay, wait, what is happening here? Hold up. Let's think about this. If I take, is he going to go knight h3? No, we have check, bishop f2. Back here should be fine. So what is he going to do? h4, we just move. 94. No, that should be fine. Let's take it. Oh, he's going to castle. Okay. He's going to castle. Now it's knight h3. So now probably need to go back. Or queen h4. Probably back. Knight e4. Knight e4 is actually annoying. If we take, he takes, he's got this fork. If we don't take, where do I move? Then I lose a piece. Huh. Queen f5? Because then if you go there, I can just move my knight. Yeah, maybe queen f5. How do I know my opponent's a male? Obviously I don't, but I'm pretty sure like 90% of the people generally that play chess are men, so It's a good assumption. But yes, technically I do not know. You almost have some checkmate threats, but right now they're covered. H4. What a move. What is the idea there? You want to move a piece here or you want to do this? What is that? Let's see. Knight takes d5 is kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know if I'm missing something there. Actually, you know what? Huh. You know what? Okay, he goes. I was wondering about bishop h3, but okay, this one. Wait, don't I just take this? What's he gonna do? Take me? I take. Oh, he might. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I guess I can't really stop that, can I? I don't have to take it yet. You don't have to take it yet. d5, then we take, should be okay. The idea is if you can keep piling on the pinned piece, it could become even more dangerous, right? Like rook or something. A knight, you know, knight, something like this. He missed this one, I think, this pin. He could have taken my bishop, though, instead of here. And I think he would have been fine. They would have been fine. Yeah, 90, okay. Let me just check this opening. I'm pretty sure king f8 was the move there, but now that you guys mentioned it, bishop e7, I guess, is... No, yeah, king f8's the best move. What's the problem with bishop e7? White plays f4, so they're threatening this, which is going to win the knight. And if you try to just castle, I guess you're just too slow. You go here, they just take you, and your pin results in knight e4, and white is just winning. Yeah, it's a tricky line. This is where like theory is very useful because I didn't really know why. I just knew that I had studied this before and this is the move. So you just kind of like trust your analysis from the past and you just play it. That's basically what happened. Okay, I should have played knight d7 according to Stockfish, but knight f4 was on the list as well. Queen takes g5. Queen f5. Ooh, yeah, that was... if I would have played queen f6, I would have been in trouble because of h4. Wow. Yeah, there's some crazy moves here. There is this line I was looking at, guys. Bishop h3. And I was thinking in my mind that I could take this knight and then go here, checkmate. Except it's not checkmate because the bishop's in the way. So, but that was a cool idea. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway. Next game. Next game. Next game. Okay, let's see. Finally get white. 22. Okay, let's play e4. Let's attack the pawn. Let's go with the other knight. Okay. Time for a Halloween Gambit. Yes. It's always a good day when you can play the Halloween Gambit. Unless you're playing a rice cooker, then it's not very fun. It's not very fun when you're playing a rice cooker. But against anyone else, I do enjoy this opening quite a bit. Opponents in the chat? Oh no. Oh no. What am I going to do now? Okay, they're just going to give back the piece. Okay. Yeah. You can do this. You can do this. Hmm. So I'm the one who's up a pawn now. I'm the one who's up a pawn. Question is it worth it? Let's get the pieces out. Let's get the pieces out so we can castle. I do have 4 against 3 if we can hold on to it. I'm just not sure if we can. Maybe f3 needs to be played, but is that safe? Let's say he plays knight takes e4. And I take the queen, and he goes here with a check. I move. Obviously, you have to take the queen. Then I take here, let's just say. And he moves his knight. I have 3, 4, 5, 6. 3. I'm still up a pawn, I guess. I guess I'm still up a pawn. The other thing would be, no, let's try to be greedy. Let's try to be greedy, I guess. Might regret this, but we're going to try to hold on to it. Queen d6. Right, so what do we do? Queen d2 to kind of cover these dark squares a little bit. He takes, I take. Dun dun dun. It's risky. What if I castle immediately? No, queen c5. We can't castle immediately. Bishop e3. Takes. I like queen d2. I'm just worried about this move. So knight takes e4. I take. He takes. I take. He comes in with a check. That is very dangerous for me. But how else do I get away from that? I guess I have to trade here if I want to get away from that. Maybe I should. Then I can play queen d2. And I have my pawn advantage. We have the same colored bishops. 4 against 3. Let's see. Any crazy sacrifices there? No, probably not. Queen h4. Queen f2. Okay. I think this move is going to destroy me. I think it's going to destroy me. So I'm going to take this and go queen d2. And now I'm hoping I can just play an endgame up a pawn. Okay, so this guy's... Yeah, so now we get the king out of the center. Ah, he's going to try to pile up here. Okay, let's say rook b1. He could just move. There's also this. I can play rook b3. Queen e2. Then we're losing our pawn. Let's start with rook b1, and then we'll think after bishop a6. Then we'll think. I'm thinking, let's see, rook d1. Can I hold on to everything? Rook d1, queen e1, keeping everything defended. He just plays g6, so it looks like he's going to let me do it. So queen e1, if he takes, I take, I'm happy. If he goes, no, you can't go check. The idea of queen e1, guys, is we have to get out of the pin, right? We have to get away from the pin, keep everything defended. Yeah, this should be good. Now I can play d4. Okay. Now we're ready to rock and roll. Let's go. Look at this. Yes. That's what I'm talking about right there. Beautiful center. Probably just rook c1. Just defend it. Get ready to keep pushing them. We've got everybody supported. He wants to take my pawn. Maybe just queen f2. Should be fine. Okay. Now is when I just need to figure out a way to make progress in the position. Maybe force the queen to move could be a good first step, right? That could be. Does it matter which rook I use here? Does it matter? I don't think so. I want to go queen e2, get this queen out of here. And then go from there. Yeah, it's still not over because it's only one pawn. But hoping this is enough to win. Let's just bring the king to support these center pawns here. If he ever does something like this, we can always play e5. Or even just king d3. Okay. Let me get the file. We've got the file, we've got the center, and we've got an extra pawn. Will definitely be enough to win as long as I don't do something stupid. Let's gain some space. In these king and pawn endings, you usually don't want your pawns to be too far back and your opponents to be super far advanced, because then it sometimes opens up weird tactics where they can sack something and get a queen before you can. So like having your pawns at least on the 4th rank is usually pretty good, because then even if like he goes here, they're just even, right? Anything that would happen would be most likely even. You imagine if black pawns are here, mine are here, then you never know what might happen. Some crazy something. So trying to make sure I don't fall into any problems with that. And I should be able to win because of this pass pawn, especially if we trade rooks. Trading rooks would be great for me. I don't think he's going to trade rooks. If they're smart, they're going to keep the rook on the board to try to draw. Okay, I don't even have to take that. I could just leave it. If I want to push, I could push. Why? It doesn't do a whole lot for me. I'm going to go ahead and play a4. Actually, let me just play h4. Let me just get some more pawns advanced there. If he takes, I have the 2 connected pawns. Very good. Happy with that. Let's stop the rook from coming in. Okay. So how do we do this, guys? Let's see. If I push right now, and I think I need my rook to be down there first. So let's get the rook in position, because we're going to need to kick the king out of the way so we can keep the pawns rolling. So now we should be able to start pushing, because if he goes here, we have this. If he goes here, we have this. Okay. Yeah, I think I just want to abandon these here. Oh, could I play h5? Hold on. That might be a sneaky move. That might be a sneaky move. Okay, we have to be a little careful, but I think this is still a win. Hold up. I think this is still a win, guys. Let me see. How do I want to do this? Should be a win. Let me just not mess this up. Here. Oh no. Why did I do that? I just threw the game. I just threw the game. I forgot about this move. Man. What a stupid thing to do. Yeah, I'm going to lose now. Unbelievable. I'm actually going to lose. Wow. I didn't need to sack the rook. I thought... Yeah, I should have just kept the rook. That was stupid. Really stupid. Wow. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Just threw it away. Man. Like, especially in time pressure, if you don't have time to calculate everything, then don't go for the rook sacrifice. That's so ridiculous. Like right here. Oh, actually I messed it up even before that. Wow. Okay, I had to play a4 check. What does a4 check do? I have no idea what's going on. And then go rook h6? Why did I need to play a4? What? Hold up. a4 is winning, but rook h6 first is a draw. Because if I go here... Does anybody see what the significance of this is? What is the significance of a4? Because now he goes over here with this little tactic. But what? How does a4 stop that? I'm totally missing it, guys. I don't understand. a4. Now you go here. And if he does the same thing... Oh. Yeah, it's because the king can't catch the pawns now. Whoa. See, that's what I missed when I was thinking about it. I was like, okay, wait a second, this king's kind of close. So that's why you play a4 first. Oh, man. You just lure it away. He has to go away because your rook is there right now. So he can't move anywhere closer. Any move takes him further away. That's what it is. Even if he doesn't take it and he goes here, he's still far enough away, I guess. And now... you can just push your pawns, actually. Doesn't really matter. Because now... the saying that I've said a million times on the channel and the principles, 2 pawns on the 6th rank always beat a rook, right? That's what I always say. That's only true if the king can't stop them. So when his king was here, he could stop my pawns. But now, because of this brilliant a4 move, he can't. That's where I got confused, because I knew the pawns, but then I was like, wait a second. The king is there. But in the game, I was thinking like, it's okay, I'm going to be able to use my king and push this, and I'll be fine. But no, I'm not. Wow. The other thing, guys, is going back like here, maybe I just ignore this. I think if I just ignore this and just go for this, I'm going to win easily. What does it say? You can play g5. He tries to attack you. Rook f6. Now you go check. Yeah, and this is a win. Yep. This is actually a forced win. Wait, not there. Here. And then you win the rook. Okay, so that was a very tricky endgame. But still, I should have easily won that. That was just very, very bad. Oh, man. Okay, but then even after I blundered this at the end, it should have still been a draw. But I would have had to play g5. Yeah, I would have had to start pushing this guy right away. And then I assume he was going to go here. If I play d6, he's probably going to go here. Yeah, this would have been a whole bunch of only moves. I have to play king f6. Then king e7. Then he has to go rook f5. d7. Takes here with a check. King f8. This is like some crazy puzzle level stuff. Rook f5. And it's a draw because we go back and forth. It's a draw because we go back and forth right here. Okay. And if I try to go here, he wins because king d6. Rook c5 check forces me back. Then he takes the pawn and he's winning. I mean, what in the world? Oh, crazy endgame. And just like that, we lost 9 points. Study your endgames, guys. Study your endgames. More than I did. No, I'm not playing this person. Sorry. Nope. You can watch the previous streams if you want the context. I'm convinced there was rice involved. Okay, 2013. All right, we'll play this person. Doesn't want to take it. No, the Amazon guy, I believe. Do I want to go rook e8 here? I played him with white Halloween Gambit, and he demolished me. Every single move for the whole game was like top engine lines, and I just wasn't buying it. So that's what happened there. I'm gonna jump in. I think this is a good square for my knight to be on, although I could wait a little bit. Let's say queen c2. And I'll do it. Okay. Let's just drop it back. Yeah, if we can get the knight developed quickly here, rook to d8 should have a really nice position, I think. Because our knight on e4 is very good. Aha. Okay, so there's this. Wait, do we have a takes? He takes with the bishop. So we don't have a tactic. Okay. We'll probably have to take this. Now, f6. What's happening on f6? Oh, but my rook's not defended. Yeah. That's the problem. Okay, so maybe I just develop. Maybe I just play knight c6 here. Just knight c6. Is that it? Rook e1. Takes. Yeah, it should be okay. Even if we lose the piece back. Okay. Dangerous discovered attack here. Yeah, so he's going to sidestep it. Sure. I think we relocate the knight right here. Although, you would have bishop c1. Is that better than e4? Do I just play like f5 or something? There's always going to be f3 that you have to worry about, though. That's why I kind of like this. Oh, yeah, let's go. I don't know. I think I'm going to play b5, though, because I want to really solidify this square. Maybe we'll just keep our options open. Okay, let's go b5. And we really want to lock this square down for our knight. This is a really good target. This is a really bad bishop. So right now, the knight is so much better than the bishop. We want to make sure we keep it that way. Also, probably going to be looking to play maybe h6 or f6 to cover some more of the dark squares, take away from the bishop, and also give my king an out. I don't want to play g6, because then if these pawns get moved, I'm going to get checkmated, right? But f6 or h6 would be safe. All right, he's trying to make his bishop better. He wants to probably put it on c5, which is pretty smart, actually. If I go back to e4, it's just real easy to defend that, right? Now we do have to worry about the bishop. That was smart. I forgot about this because he noticed that I gave up a square too by doing this. Maybe I should have put my knight on c4 first, guys, then played this. He would not have had the option to go there. I messed that up. In hindsight. Yeah. It's too bad. Now he's going to take this, so he probably should move this pawn. Yeah, I wish I could do that again. Right here, instead of playing b5, I would just go knight c4. And then he's probably going to move or defend. Then we play b5. You don't have to worry about this. That was silly of me. King f1. Okay. Let me go h6. Get that breathing room I talked about. Wait, what? What is he doing? What's he doing? Am I missing something? He's blundering this? Okay. Got to be a little careful here. But that's not checkmate. It's not checkmate. But it would be perpetual check. Unless I control this square. I'm going to go here because I am up with a pawn. So I think an endgame would be okay. If he tries this, my king's going to be fine. You're not going to be able to check me again. Yes, he gets a pawn, but then my queen is going to be all over his king. I have to believe that's going to be very good for me. Yeah, this is gotta be good for me. I have two ways I could do it if he takes this pawn. Check here, or check here to pull the king out. Then check there, or just take the pawn. Is he really going to go for this, though? No. Okay. I've got a lot of threats now. Queen d2, knight c3, knight c5. Maybe queen h5. I don't know. Queen f4. This one looks... Especially if I get my knight defended with like f5. This is like lights out for the king. Wow. This guy is fearless. I'll just tell you that. Wow. What is his plan, though? If I just do that f5. Queen h2? No, that can't be good. That can't be good. Wait, I also have knight g5. Hold on. I also have knight g5. You have to go here. No, I think f5 is better. Oh, does he want to play d5? Maybe d... No, it's still... No, this is... See, when your knight's defended, that's when it becomes really powerful. So we got it defended. Now the queen can just do whatever it wants. But the knight's supporting it. The knight's defended. He doesn't have any checks on my king. He doesn't have time to do this, because this is just checkmate immediately. Let's just take that. Hit the queen, hit the bishop. I mean, hit the king, hit the bishop. Could have taken this one too, but this looks really good. Oh, actually, that was just winning a piece. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. That was just winning a piece. My bad. My bad. Let's not forget about the checkmate, guys. Don't forget about the checkmate. What? He wants to play on? What? What is this? King here? Let's see. Interesting. Let's put my knight on a safe square. Okay, now we can't lose the knight. There's no checks. As long as we don't let him, like, come here and somehow checkmate me. Here, here, here. Let's see. All right. Okay. Pretty nice game. 89, 80. Well played to my opponent. Oh, if anybody was wondering, if he moved the king there, the knight was coming in for the fork. Right? Exceptional fork. Okay, let's go e4. d6. I like to play f4 against this because usually people play knight f6. We'll see if this person plays knight f6. Usually when they play d6, they want to go knight f6. This person, I don't know what they're playing, so I'll play knight f3. We might be getting like a king's gambit declined, actually. Now he goes there. So usually I will push, but let's see if these knight moves make a difference. Knight g4 is what they always want to do, but we have d4. Because see, normally when you play d4 and they do this, your queen has to be traded, but not when the pawn's on f4. So I think we can still do this. So we take it, and then we play d4. Yeah, that should be fine for us. That's why I like to play f4, because they have to figure out some different plans. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, I could play d4, but I'm really thinking about e6. I just love to do this, guys. I love to do it. Yes, you lose a pawn, but what do you get? Look at their bishops. Look at their bishops. They're awful. Let's go bishop d3 here to set some traps. We'll set some sneaky traps. Plays g6. Oh, yeah, we're probably going to be attacking that. Let's see. Probably going to be attacking that right away, actually. Only move that might concern me would be that. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. I think I could play rook h3. Maybe even bishop e3, bishop f2, rook g1, or rook h2. Yeah, I think we're okay. Now, is it time? Is it time? h5, sack the rook. G5, checkmate the king. Yeah, I think it's time. Let's go. Basically what happens is the key, there's too many like light square weaknesses, and the fact that the bishop is blocked out, black is in trouble. So usually we can get away with like sacking the rook in these types of positions. And then you just follow up with a quick queen h5 and look for the tactics. Yeah, so takes knight g5. Immediate threat is to go here. How does he stop that? If you castle, I go there anyway. h6. Queen g... Yeah, I mean, it's just too much, I think. I think it's just too much. There might be some way to survive, but it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. Because even if the king moves to d7 to survive temporarily, that's an awful place for the king to be. I mean, pieces are just stuck, right? And we're going to keep attacking, so... Well, let's see. Let's see if they come up with something. There might be some way. I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure if you plug it in Stockfish, Stockfish says this is not a good plan. But that's Stockfish, and most people have a hard time figuring out the exact right way to proceed. So... Okay, queen d5, interesting move. Of course, I want to take this. You can't go here. You can't go here. I guess you could go there, actually. But he's probably going to go here. Knight c3. What's happening? Could play knight c3 first. I could play bishop e4 if I worried about the queen going to g2. Yeah, I actually don't think I want the queen to go there, so I kind of am leaning towards this one. Because we still have this whenever we need it. But I want to make sure that this doesn't happen because that looks very dangerous for my king. I'll just do this little move. Ah, queen takes d4, though. There's going to be this also. Forgot about g1. Okay, but yeah, this is actually a very interesting position. Because I could play knight d2 block on f1. I don't know if that's what I want to do, though. I assume they're going to take here. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to go king d7. So if I just do like a normal knight c3, queen g1 is going to destroy me, I think. That's why I think I have to go here and knight f1. Also queen there, though. Just saw that. Man. c3, queen here, king d2, tuck it over here. Could I do that? That might be a decent try. This is a very, actually very complicated position. I don't know what to say here. The reason I'm thinking I need c3 is because after this, I really don't want the knight to be able to come in. Although maybe it's not as big of a deal as I'm thinking it is. No, I think it's a pretty big deal if the knight gets there. I think it is. Okay. Let's try c3, king d2, tuck it over here. I'm not sure. This is actually much more dangerous than I was realizing for me. And I wanted to defend the bishop. That's why we're not going to e2. We had to defend that guy. Because we actually need to keep attacking. We actually do need to keep attacking. Okay, king d1 probably now. Okay. Rook d8. We can always block. Or even maybe knight f2 and attack it. I'm not sure. The time might start to play a factor here pretty soon too, as we're getting under 3 minutes. Because this is still an extremely complicated position. Rook f8. So he wants to go check and then bring the rook down, maybe? Okay. I think I can sack this, but I'm not totally sure. If I'm wrong, check there. Check there. Takes. Maybe I can't. Maybe I can't. Thought I could sack, but I don't think it's quite working. I really need my king to be tucked over here. Knight a3, rook comes in, then we're in good shape. The idea of knight takes e6 is if he takes me, I had checkmate. Queen d5, king here, bishop g5, mate. The problem is he didn't have to take. He could have gone check, check. Now my bishop is pinned. I can't use it. So after I go check and the king moves, I don't have the follow-up. I was like, what do I do? I mean, I can go back and forth. No, but then he actually gets away, I think. That's why. And then if you take that and you don't get mate, now you've let his bishop into the game. Queen takes g2. You win the queen. Yeah, it's hard for black to find a move here. Okay, so they sack. I'd like to keep queens on, I think. Wow. That was more excitement than I realized I was getting into. Okay. Yeah, what a chart that is. Okay. So, yeah, Stockfish doesn't usually like this so much. It says it's okay. It would prefer I just play d4. Yeah, it doesn't like this plan. I guess because I have too many weaknesses here. I guess that's the problem. If black just plays queen takes d4 immediately, I have to go back, and now black is actually doing just fine. But see, it's so hard to play a position like this, right, as black. I mean, even though Stockfish says it's winning, this is very, very difficult to play. And it's so easy to make mistakes. So, but yeah, for future reference, I really should not do that. I should just play d4, let him play e6, play c3, and be happy with my position here. Take this, and we have a pretty nice game. All right, guys. So here's what we're going to do. It's time for a puzzle break. All right. So I'm going to set up a position. I'm taking a puzzle out of this book, 200 brilliant endgames, and I need some. Actually, does anyone want to super chat the number, puzzle number, or I can just do a random number? If someone wants to super chat it, go ahead. Otherwise, I'll just have ChatGPT give me a random number this time, just to move things along. Yeah, which numbers are already gone? Good question. So you can't do 69, 97, 42, or 111. Okay? All right. I'm going to chat GPT it, guys. Just 1 second. Just because when I was copying and pasting them last time, it was just taking forever for it to... Oh, never mind. Got some. Okay. Sorry, Connor. I saw Graham's first. Sorry. If I remember next time, I can do 7. If you remind me next time, I'll try to do 7. All right, Graham, 166. Thank you, guys. Okay, 166 it is. Let's go. 166. White to play and win. All right, I'm going to go to the puzzle view. White to play and win. Okay. Let's see what we have today. And I do not know the answer to these, so I'm just going to set it up for you guys to work on. Let's see. Oh, okay. This one's interesting. I mean, they're all interesting. I say that every time. This one doesn't have a lot of pieces, though. Okay. White to play and win. And you know what's crazy? Stockfish right now is telling me it's a draw. I'm looking at the eval bar on the side. I'm not looking at the solution, but the eval bar is telling me Stockfish thinks it's a draw. The book says it's a win for white. So I wonder who's correct. And you guys can, of course, the pawn's going forward. Yeah, I'll let you guys analyze that. Okay? I'll be right back. All right, guys. What's the consensus? H7 seems obvious. So H7, we try to get a queen. What's black going to do? Yeah, that's interesting, because if they try to go behind, we take the knight. If they try to defend, we get a queen here. Aha, you know what, guys? Let's probably check here. No, but then we go king c7. If they move the knight... okay. King c7, they can move the knight. And if they take us, they take the pawn, right? This is probably what black's planning. So there must be some trick here. What could it be? They have to win. So, okay, here, check, here. Knight f6. Ah, I see what you guys are saying. You're right. Even just if they push it immediately, there's this. Very good. Okay. Can we go king c7 first? No, that doesn't make sense. Rob's idea was rook e4 check. Yeah, that's... I mean, of course, they're not going to take you if they just move. What's the plan? We need the pawn. We're forced to push it. Yeah, I think you're right. I think the first move's got to be h7. I think there's probably a trick after that. Just not sure what it is. All right, let's see if we're right about the first move, and then we can continue analyzing. Okay, how does that sound? So... I'm sorry. What? Okay, we found an error in the book, guys. We found an error in the book. Do you know what it says the move is for white? I don't know if you're going to be able to read this, but I'm going to try. G7? Queen G6 check? What? All right. Well, I don't really know what to do because this is obviously meant for a different puzzle. So let's see what Stockfish says. I guess it Okay, G7, Queen G6 check. Wow. All right, we're going to see what Stockfish says about this. It does seem to think it's a draw. It is a draw. It is a draw. I'm so sorry, guys. I just let you analyze this for how many minutes, and it's a draw. I do apologize. All right. So if you're wondering, H7, knight goes to F6. And if you get the queen, there's the check. You go here. They take you. You take them. And this is a draw. Okay, that's super boring. Wow. What if, I mean... All right, you know what? No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. We are going to number 7. Is that what, let me check. Is that what you said, Connor? 7, right? Yeah, we're going to 7. Sorry, guys. I'm going to put a big X on this one. Puzzle number 166 is clearly not right. All right, number 7. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened there. It is an old book, so we'll cut the guy some slack. All right, let me go, what am I trying to do? Set up position, here we go. Okay, number 7, new puzzle. Forget about that one. This one is also apparently white to play and win. Okay. King's on h5. We've got 2 black pawns. This one has quite a few pieces. I always find these ones to be pretty difficult because usually every piece has like a role to play in these composed puzzles. White to play and win, according to the book. Stockfish is not sure what to think, it looks like. Stockfish is not sure what to think. It seems to think white has a slight advantage, but it doesn't see the win. just yet. Okay, white's pawns are going forward. Let's just analyze this together. I'll give you guys a minute to think about it. And I'm going to think as well. So our rook is under attack. Both rooks are under attack. So my instinct is just throw in a check, make the king move, and grab a pawn. I got 2 rooks and a pawn. I'm pretty happy with that, right? Unless there's some check first, and then you go there. Yeah, I mean, if it's me, I'm playing rook d5 check. Maybe there's some trick here, but I'm probably just going to go here, take this. I feel like I'm going to be able to stop the pawn. I have 2 rooks. His bishop's under attack. Knight's in the corner. This is... I don't know what that knight's doing there. That's what I would play. Rook d5. Let's see. Oh, this was a first prize. So whenever they have these like competitions, they rank them. This was a first prize, which means there's probably something spectacular here that we're about to witness. So let's see. Okay. White ends this with a checkmate as exquisite as any you'll ever see. Both white's rooks are threatened, so he must attack immediately. Okay, so first move is rook d5. Way to go. We got that one. Black plays bishop f5. Why does... because you're trying to stop that. And if you just move your king, he says you just take, and all 3 of the pieces are in danger. There's a fork here. There's a threat of this here. White's obviously winning. Okay, so we were right. I guess we just missed this bishop f5 move. So now your rook is still under attack. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so what do you play now? What do you play now? Rook takes g4 because it's pinned. Or pawn takes. I don't think anybody's going to get the right move here. I would be amazed if anybody gets the right move. Yeah, no, nobody said it. Nobody said it. All right, yeah, so everybody wants to take or take or take. The move is, wait for it, nobody said it, rook to g1. Rook g1. Now, I guess we have to figure out why. If we take on f5, the king goes to g6, you still have the problem that both rooks are under attack. And I don't believe you can save both of them. If you go here, you lose this one. If you take here, you lose this one. So that's the problem with rook takes f5. Okay. Now, this move seems pretty reasonable to me, but Stockfish says there's knight e7, which actually is starting to defend everything for black, and I guess you're going to run out of options, is the idea. Rook g1, it remains to be seen why we want our rook to go back there. So black plays knight e7 anyway. Attacks and defends. I'm going to give you like a couple of moves and then we'll try to figure out the end. Okay, we take here with the pawn. The king moves back because it's pinned, so you can't take it. We go rook d8. I mean, I don't know. Like you go rook g1, you go rook d8. Like what are we doing? I guess we're attacking the knight. Okay. Black plays, wait for it, bishop h7. Why, you ask? I have no idea. If you move your knight, what's wrong with just moving your knight? Because now we take, you take. Rook d5, this is good for white. I guess. Okay, yeah, this is a weird one, guys, because I don't understand black's defensive moves. Why are you going bishop h7, you know? We take knight to g8. What is black doing? Ah, trapping the rook with king g7. That's what black wants to do. Okay. Here's where I think you guys should find it. White to play, what do you do now? Get another book. No, this book is amazing. Like, most of the puzzles in this book are really, really, really good. It has a few errors and a few maybe weird ones, but most of them are actually incredible. So, it's not the book. Yes, you guys are correct. G5. We push the pawn, and black only has a couple of options. So, king g7, continuing with their plan. Let's just follow the main line here. Trapping our rook in the corner, which actually looks pretty good. Considering once they get that, I mean, they've got a knight and a bishop left. We only have this rook and this pawn. They still have this. It looks like black's doing pretty well. What's the move now? Yeah, g6. And if they take it, we can simply sack, grab this with a check, come down here and get the pawn. If they push, we get it. We win. So they can't take with the bishop. And the moment that you're probably waiting for, if they take here, bada bing, bada boom, there's the checkmate. So it's kind of cool, but it was weird because black had to go for this plan of trying to trap your rook in the corner, which, to be fair, it's kind of a pretty nice try. And so it is pretty cool if you think about it. It's just hard to solve it. Like, it's hard to actually solve it yourself. But just seeing the checkmate is pretty nice, right? Pawn in the corner. The smothered yesterday was better. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. All right, guys. That's it. Number 7. Thank you, Connor, for the suggestion. So we did 166 and 7. 166 was no good. Okay. Cool. All right, let's see. What time is it? Yeah, let's play some more games. I think I started the stream at like 24:45 or something. Okay, National Master from Brazil plays the English. I'm just going to go for like a Queen's Gambit. Okay, I don't really know these lines, but probably have to strike with d5, right? So if I go d4, I lose a knight, I get a knight. He gets a pawn, I get a pawn. If he throws this in, I'm going to be down a pawn, right? But I could throw in the check first, so I wouldn't be down a pawn. Okay, that should be okay. So he takes back that way. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably just take with the queen here. Could take with the pawn. Maybe taking with the pawn is not crazy. Again, the same idea. But no, let's take with the queen. Let's take with the queen in this game. I'm going to put my knight here. I think I want to put my bishop this way, but I want to see what he's going to do first before I make that commitment. Right? D4. Kind of expected that. I want to watch out for my queen getting trapped, so I think I'm going to play H6. Sometimes the queen can get trapped like this. So I'm just stopping that right now. Okay. Let's go bishop d6. If he tries to push, I could just go with bishop f4, I think. So I don't believe my bishop's getting trapped there. Actually, bishop f4, bishop a3. No, then I would have time to play h5. Yeah, okay. He's going to go for that. Probably going to move his bishop. Okay, or just castle. My position's very passive, but I don't believe that I have any major weaknesses that white can attack. But white's position definitely looks much more fun to play than mine does, for sure. He's probably going to go rook e1. He doesn't want me to play e5. If I play b6, what happens? Can I get away with this? That's what I want to know. Maybe I need my knight to be able to go over here. I think if it goes back to b8, I might be in trouble. Maybe, actually, maybe not. I don't know. Bishop e4. Could I win that pawn? Unlikely. This way, I can tuck it over on f8. a5, maybe we bring out the bishop like that. The alternative is I play c6 first. And then try to play b6. What is he going to do? Jump his knight in? Here. b6, knight e4, queen back, knight d6. No, and then I take his pawn. Yeah, let's do it. You have to be really careful, because if you give up a square like this and the knight lands there, you might be in trouble. But I think I have time to put the pressure on c5, and if c5 falls, then the knight on d6 does nothing. So, oh, I wasn't thinking about that. I do have knight f8. With a knight on f8, there's no mate. Or g6. Thing about knight f8 is that I can't attack the pawn so easily. e6 creates a few more weaknesses. Oh, but he's also hitting me here, so I can't play b6. I just noticed that. That's a good move, actually. Yeah, we're all bottled up here, guys. I am all bottled up. Right, I'm going to go knight f8 for now. We'll just defend that way. Maybe I have to go bishop d7. As bad as it feels, I think I have to do it. And he's going to go this way to get there. Yeah, see, that's what I didn't want to allow. Yeah, sometimes you just have to try to defend. Unfortunately, that's where we're at right now. I'm going to go here, I'm going to go here, and I'm going to play b6. Knight c4, bishop e8, knight d6, b6. That's what's about to happen, I think. Rook b1. Oh, this guy is just trying to attack me. Wow. Not what I was expecting at all from this guy. Wow. I know it's ugly, guys. I know it's ugly, but sometimes you just have to go with it. I mean, of course, I wouldn't choose a position like this if I could help it, but I'm going to go b6 at some point. I can't right now because he's got the fork there. Maybe I can go knight g6 next. Although I wouldn't be able to... Actually, I could take it. I could take it. Huh. That's interesting. It's not checkmate. And he doesn't even get a pawn because everything's defended. So I could go here and take this, actually. No, now he moves because he wants to come here now. Okay. So b6. He's got enough piece. Yeah, he's going to do this too. Wow. This is a total mess that we have, obviously. But I'm going to do my best to fight on here, guys. Let's see. b6 takes. Yeah, I lose a pawn. Yeah. So bad. It is so bad. If I could somehow sack for this... Like, if I could sack my rook for a knight and a pawn, I would absolutely do it just to free up the position a little bit. The problem is I don't even think I can do that because I won't get the pawn. Generally speaking, the more pieces you trade, the better it is. In this case, it's costing me a pawn. But it might be my best shot. Alternatively, I just go here. Yeah, even after that trade, my position doesn't look very good, so... Maybe now I can sack. If he goes knight d6, maybe now I can sack it. Or at least get some kind of playable position. Yeah, that's right, Gary. Knight on f8, there's no mate. You can't really get to the knight back on f8, so there's like no way to force this knight to leave. That's one nice thing about it. On f6, you can always poke at the knights and sack your rook for it and stuff like that. Yeah, he's going to really clamp down on me now. Oh, boy. All right, I think we need to do something here, guys, so I'm going to play f5. It's an ugly move because of this, but at least that's defended. We deal with this. We deal with this. Gains a little bit of space. I got to do something, so let's go. Gives me some options with my pieces now. Yeah, I think... Oh, he's attacking my rook. I just noticed that. I just noticed that. I was about to play g5, and then I realized it. I do want to play g5, though. Then we get some space, some squares we can use for our pieces, which is nice. Super nice. Knight g6, or the bishop maybe comes out here. Let's go. Let's go some more. Gonna go here now, I think. Bishop h5, rook h3 is a problem, though. Well, maybe I just go bishop g6. Okay, what do I do? What do I do? Think, Nelson. E6. It doesn't seem right. I don't know what to do. Maybe I have to go rook e8, rook e7 or something. C4. Okay, I think my best plan to win is to play fast, try to defend, and get a time advantage. I think that's my best chance. It's hard to do in a bad position, though. Very hard to do. I can't move. I can't move anything is the problem. Oh, shoot. Yeah. I saw that too late. Yeah, this is game over. This is game over. Hmm. Man, fortunately, I still don't have any chances here. Maybe stalemate? Last ditch effort? I have this pawn. Can't do it. Can't do it with this pawn over here. But that was an awful opening. It was an awful opening for me. Never really had a chance. Yeah, they played a great game, though. This is why it's so hard to stay above like 2,400 for any amount of time, because you basically have to consistently beat people like this, right? Which is hard to do consistently. Now, I should have played... I mean, I didn't play too passively here. Maybe 97 was too bad. Yeah, Stockfish says I needed to get e5 in. Just do it right now. Because now my pieces can come out. That was probably it. Hmm. G6. Okay. Let's bring this bishop out. Let's go queen d2. Let's castle. And we can sneak over here right away. Very common plan against the Fianchetto setup. E5. Okay. Okay, I think I have a very cool tactic here, guys. Let's see, 95. Problem is he has queen d8. That's the problem, queen d8. But maybe that's still good for me. I could also play d5. first. But I don't know if that's actually any better. I think we just go knight d5. So what's happening here, guys, if you're wondering, is I'm threatening his queen. Okay, that's the first thing. If you don't move your queen and you take this, you lose a queen, right? But if you take me, I go check. You have to go king h8, then I take back, and I end up winning a pawn. It's a pretty cool tactic. Problem is, I think he's going to go queen d8 if he's smart. Because then you save your queen, and you also defend your pawn. Also, I block the, checkmate here, so that's important too. He has to play queen d8. I'm not sure what he's thinking about. Bishop hanging? Yeah, the bishop hanging, I would just trade it. So, like, check here. You trade that first, then you take back. That's not a problem. That's easy. But I'm thinking on queen d8, we just take the knight. Yeah, and give him some doubled pawns. Right? And we still have this guy ready to go. His attack has been, for the most part, neutralized at the moment. I think I can keep going here. You know, I was just looking at this. It's like, is he actually going to play g5? All right. I don't think we can safely sack, which means I need to trade. I don't want him to play h6, I don't think. So I should push. The issue is... how do I keep attacking, right? That's the issue. This is the problem. This is the problem if your pawn gets in a position like this where you can't trade it, right? It blocks your own pieces. Now, it's not all bad news. We have a threat there if we ever get our queen there or on the back rank. But apart from that, it's hard to attack. All right, we got to stop checkmate, so probably have to play b3. What else can I do? I don't even think I need the rook there anymore. It can't do anything. Can't, like, apart from defending the pawn, it can't attack. So, I'd rather have these guys here, I guess. We focus on the center. Now that's interesting because... hold on a second here, guys. Hold on just a moment. Actually, which way would I take? Would I take with the pawn or the bishop? I was going to take with the pawn. Then he's got rook b8 check. King hides in the corner. Bishop's b1. And if he's smart, he'll use this rook and have the knight as a... Yeah. No, I probably shouldn't do that. I want to open up this diagonal because we might be able to make use of that, right? Some way. It's not going to be that easy, but we're going to try here. And I could also just take this. Yeah, takes. There's always rook g8. That knight on d7 is just defending everything. Again, I don't think that works. Rook g8. I have no way to do it. Takes here, f6. Oh, wait, f6 takes... Man, does that even work, though? Wait a second. He's got that queen check. Ay, ay, ay. What is happening here, folks? What is happening? I don't think any of it works. I just don't think any of it works, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. His pieces are just perfectly positioned to defend against this. He's got rook g8 if he needs it. He's got f6 if he needs it. He's got these squares. I can't make it work in my mind. That's the issue. Okay. We're down a pawn, but it doesn't feel like this game's going to end because of a pawn. Feels like it's going to be something else, right? Time advantage is starting to look nice. Not sure if we can take advantage of that, but... Nope, doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Nothing works. How come nothing works, guys? Let's try to get sneaky. Let's try to get sneaky here. There it is. There it is. That's the brilliant move I was looking for. What? What is that? We did it. We did it. All right. Brilliant move? Yes. Yeah, rook takes d5. Now, if you didn't take that, I think it was a much more equal position. No, I'm totally winning? Wow. Wow. This was a huge blunder, and after... No, bishop e4 wins. Bishop e4 wins. So Stockfish wanted to allow this because... Oh, you're Oh, you're threatening checkmate. You're also threatening the bishop. I see. I see. So he has to like defend or something, but then he loses the bishop. No, then you play queen c5. Okay. Wow. So I had a good position, but it was not easy to see why. Hey, thank you, Alexandra. Appreciate it. All right. Well, there you go. That pawn actually ended up being the hero. Yay for Harry. Way to go, Harry. You did your part. Yes. Harry doesn't get enough credit. You know, he just, all you think about is h3. It's like, that's it. He just goes to h3. It's all he does. But no, not this time. Not this time. Oh, good. Good. I didn't want to play anyway. Thank you. Thank you. I don't like playing rice cookers. Okay. Should I? Yeah, we've been doing it this stream. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. Oh. I didn't mean to do that. I thought he was going to play f3. Well, it's fine. It's fine. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Let's think. I don't mind. I'll play an endgame. I'll play an endgame. Yeah, let's do it. Let's play an endgame. Probably just back to the usual spot. Okay, c4. Just trying to be a little bit aggressive there. Let's develop the knight. Get ready to probably castle here, although we do have to be careful for this idea. Oh, did I make a mistake here? I'm going to sack it. I think I'm going to sack it. Hold on, hold on. I could play rook f8. Yeah, I think I'm going to sack it. If I don't sack it, this is very awkward because knight c5, you have b4. Actually, b4, knight d3. Rook has to move somewhere. Oh, okay. So maybe I could do this. Maybe I don't have to sack anything. But if I did castle and he took it, takes here, rook d1, knight d3. That's pretty good too. But maybe I should just do this. Now we're ready to castle because we don't have to worry about that because of knight d3. Oh. And if he takes, well, then I probably just take back. Oh, but then knight g5. Oh, I see that. Hold on, we could just go knight d3 now. Takes. Do I get checkmated? No. He has to go here. We're down a pawn. Don't love it. If I take with the pawn, b4 here, check here. You move, but I take your bishop. Okay. So that's interesting. You could still go knight g5, in which case I would probably just castle. Okay, let's try that. Okay, so he goes for this. So if I castle, he trades. He's going to win a pawn. No, he's not. Rook D. Actually, rook D, rook E. But I'm going to be the one who has all the fun in that position, I think. I like having fun. Let's do it. Oh, maybe there was knight G5, actually. Ooh. I'm playing so carelessly right now. I am playing so carelessly. Let's invade. Let's bring out the bishop. We do have a threat. Believe it or not, we do have a threat. A big threat, actually. Let's see if white sees it. Does white see our threat? Okay, they saw the threat. We were going to sack on b2. We moved the knight. Probably e5. Probably e5. Just thinking about this and this, but I don't think that's quite going to do it for me. Knight here, rook d7, or maybe d6. Knight here, probably rook d7. Fishing pole. No, you don't really want to do the fishing pole trap unless your queen's on the board. Usually the fishing pole trap is not going to work if the queens are not on the board. Okay, it's going to make me think. Because if I go to d6, he goes here. I do have rook g8. Knight moves. We get some pressure on the king. Or I just defend with rook d7. I probably should just defend. We also maybe can trap the knight here. h6, rook e8 would do it. Do we have time to play h6? No, we don't. Here, b4 back, c5 looks ugly. Probably have to go to d6 with then c5. Alternatively, I ignore it and I play rook e8. I ignore it and you take. What happens? Rook e8. No, rook e8 defends the pawn. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We're just offering a trade here. The counter? Oh, is the counter supposed to be at 43? I think you're right. I think I did have one I forgot, right? Okay, thanks for saying that. 43, thank you. Who said that? C. Bob, thank you. This is quite a weird position, I will say. You've just got lots of random things going on. It's just, like my knight looks pretty cool on d3. His knight looks pretty good on e6, but I don't know how good it is. My bishop's under attack. He could sack his knight. He doesn't have to. I mean, it's just a weird position. He's gonna go for the sack. I think I will take this pawn. Somehow we're still even. I feel like I have slightly more active pieces, but it's hard to say for sure. I think I will jump my knight back to d3 if I can. He's stopping knight d3. Okay. What to do? Bishop d4 is probably a good move. Not sure what I would do. Would I play rook d7? Pinning it? Yeah, pin it. Pin it to win it, right? We can double pin, but then he's going to go here. Still probably good. Actually don't have to. I could just go knight d3. Oof. Almost had some crazy brilliant move. Actually, do I have a... Wait, e3? Takes. Wait, do I act? No, I don't actually win material, do I? Tier takes. No, I actually lose material. What am I saying? That's too bad. Takes. No, it doesn't work. Man, don't you hate it when you have like a brilliant tactic, but it's not a brilliant tactic? It's the worst. It's like, oh, this is going to be amazing. No, they just have a move. Sorry. Yeah, and now we get this position, which is probably not bad for me. Oh, no, he's going to go here. No, I can go there. But then he's going to go there. No, I got to take this way. I got to take this way. Now I can take this. I don't know if we can hold on to this on, though. Oh, wait, what? That's a blunder. That's a blunder. That's what I needed. That's exactly what I needed. A brilliant blunder from the opponent. Yep. Here come the cavalry. Now what? Now what? What do we do now? If I push, I don't think that's gonna work for me. Let's go. We got to use these pawns. Use them or lose them. That's what they say, right? Pawns must be pushed. Let's go. Uh-oh. Am I still live? Oh no, my tabs are crashing, guys. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's not ideal. Let me try refreshing. See if we can... Am I still live? Oh man. I'm still live. Okay, cool. Oh man, this is messing me up big time. All right, hold on. Okay. I was thinking about this move, but now I'm afraid. Now I'm so afraid. E4, he moves. What do I do after that? He's attacking my rook. No, I don't think we can do that. Okay, we're fine. We just got to get the pawn chain going. We're fine. Just get the pawn chain rolling. Wait, is that a blunder? Is that a blunder? Ah, he wants to do that. I did not think about that one. Okay. Let's see. How do we win this, guys? How do we win this? Takes. I don't really want to take. I got to get my king up here to help, I think. Ah, he's threatening to just take that. Do we want a rook ending? No, 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 no. We don't want a rook ending. If I lose this game, I'm going to blame the browser. Just saying it right now. I'm going to blame the browser. I got to get that king out of there. King is the problem.
I think I'm live. I had to click go live in OBS and on YouTube.
I just heard Eric Rosen's voice in my head. I think I actually heard his voice, not just in my head. I had his live stream open. I'm envisioning a back rank checkmate very soon. Or a queen. Nelson, don't you stalemate. Don't you dare stalemate. No, I can't stalemate. He's got pawns. He's got pawns. There's no stalemates here, my friends. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, you guys heard a voice too? Yeah, that was Eric Rosen's voice. Oh man, that game was intense. So we played chess for 3 hours. My brain is fried. And I lost 3 points. But hopefully you guys learned something and had a good time. No brilliant moves. Although that was an interesting endgame. All right, guys, don't go anywhere because actually, yeah, don't go anywhere, okay? Because I think when I end this, it's going to jump over to Eric's stream. All right? So I'm going to try this, okay? We're going to go to Eric's stream. You ready? I'm going to end mine, and I think you're going to go over there.
So if there's like an opening that you want to see.
Let's see if it says anything. I want to see what it says. Okay.
For people watching live, let me know.
Thank you guys, by the way. I'll see you next time.